My name is Paula Scanlon, and I'm a former swimmer from the University of Pennsylvania.
My name is Riley Gaines. I was a swimmer at the University of Kentucky.
I was permanently injured at the hands of a man when I was forced to play against him in a high school volleyball game.
I was forced to compete against a biological male on my middle school track team.
I had to compete against two biological males throughout all 4 years of high school.
Trump's admin and the Department of Education have gotten the University of Pennsylvania not just to apologize for what they did to me and other female athletes that were forced to compete against and alongside this male athlete, but they also got them to change their policies and to take down his records from the board, which is a great win.
The stories we heard brought tears to all of our eyes. It was powerful, it was moving.
I'm so excited for the announcement from Secretary McMahon and President Trump today as they stand at the forefront of this issue for women and girls everywhere.
And I am so thankful that we finally have an administration in office who is willing to stand up and ensure that no other girl has to experience the pain and heartbreak I went through.
I'm just very excited that the Trump administration is taking action to protect girls.
We're fighting for the next generation, young girls like my daughter. So just very, very grateful and excited for what this means.
The great, I'm going to give her the great Paula Scanlon, who was just in that video. She is a senior fellow at APP, but also, of course, was on the swim team with Leah Thomas. Paula, what a week it's been for you.
Definitely. I mean, it's been a really crazy week just getting around, and this announcement really came very suddenly, but I'm grateful for it. I think we've seen really strong leadership from the Trump administration. I mean, continued strong leadership. They campaigned on this, they promised this, and they delivered. Only within 6 months, they got Penn to already come crawling back, apologizing. This is a historic win, and I'm so grateful for them and their leadership.
So walk us through, for folks who haven't seen the whole context of it, and, you know, I saw the stuff that you had tweeted out about it, but walk us through what exactly has Penn done here?
Yes, so back in March, the Trump administration pulled federal funding from the University of Pennsylvania for their violations in Title IX. I mean, obviously, they had a 6'4" tall, fully intact male on our women's swim team. It's very clear they were violating Title IX there. They pulled the funds. Penn then went to the Trump administration and said, hey, I'm willing to negotiate, and whatever happened behind closed doors with those wonderful people, they got the University of Pennsylvania to issue an apology to the female athletes affected, wipe Thomas's name from the record board, begin using language that's true in defining men and women, which is very important, which is so silly that we even have to make them do that. But that was one of the other things that they agreed to. And again, this is something we've never seen before. No one else who's violated these Title IX problems has come to the table like this and just said, actually, we're going to walk this all back.
So, and this, of course, comes on the heels of the pressure from the Trump administration locking up the federal funding and getting them to actually try to behave. Do you think that President Trump maybe had a little bit of a personal investment in this because he himself is a Penn grad?
I mean, we can only look at the connection, but I hope so. But also, I think that Penn is realizing really what's at stake here, right? We've seen Harvard go the other direction and not cooperate with the Trump administration. I think what they're seeing is the Trump administration stands on business and should be feared. And I honestly think the University of Pennsylvania finally, for the first time ever, has done the smart thing here. So I hope the connection is there, and I would love for Trump to go back. You know what they should have agreed to? Trump should have to be the commencement speaker at the University of Pennsylvania next year. That's what I would have liked to see in their agreement.
Oh my gosh. So actually have him there. And now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Penn, I think this is true. You're required to sit there through the graduation speaker. Isn't that right?
I think so. I mean, maybe you could get up and leave, but they probably won't let you out.